Hello, welcome. My name is Marcos Morello. Thank you guys for clicking on my video. Before we start, I need you to do something for me. Just real nice and simple. I want you to close your eyes. Now with your closed, try to answer this question. How do you think music is being recorded? Is it by just connecting an instrument or a microphone to the computer? Do you have to have those huge boards with all the buttons and knobs? Or do you think it's magic in some way, somehow it gets uploaded to iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube, and will live happily ever after? Well, luckily for you, I'm going to try to answer that question in the speech. And if you stick around to the very end, you might even learn about a war that's going on right now. Now, it's not no World War III by any means, but it does have a very cool name. Analog versus digital. Digital, digital, digital. I'm going to start by telling y'all how music was recorded back in the day. After that, I'm going to tell you how most music is being recorded as of today. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about the war. So let's begin. And by the way, you guys can open your eyes now. Before the 1970s, there was basically one way to record music, and it included a huge machine called a 4-track tape recorder. And the size of this thing was enormous. But engineers who recorded on this tape recorder loved it. For example, George Martin, who was a producer for the Beatles, said that being limited to only 4 tracks simulated creativity, and every engineer you talked to would say that recording on these machines would give you a warmer sound. Reason being is because the meters could handle higher signal levels. So when the sound was distorted, it gave it a tone associated with warmth. We will continue to use this method as of today, but we also use a different method, which I will explain next. As of today, most engineers have chosen to go the digital route, which means recording in something called a DAW, which stands for Digital Audio Workstations. Some popular DAWs are Pro Tools, Logic, Cubase, and Reason. There are lots of advantages in using DAWs. For example, the first one, it's easier to use, and you can record up to 256 tracks at a time. Its low price and user-friendly capabilities have made it possible for artists to afford recording at the privacy of their homes, instead of going to the big, flashy studios with all the knobs and buttons. Now that you know how music was recorded back in the day and how it's being recorded as of today, I'm going to talk about a war that's going on as of right now. As I mentioned before, it's called the analog versus digital war. So basically, for the most part, there's two kinds of people in the recording world. First are the ones that love analog and will never go back, never ever will go to digital. They say analog is music, is how music is meant to be heard. It gives it a certain warmth that digital could never give. On the other side, you have people that love digital, and the reason for it is because of its simplicity and it's non-destructive. Meaning, if you accidentally erase a vocal track, you can simply just press Ctrl Z and bam, you have it back. Also, they claim that there are plugins out there that can emulate the warmth that analog gives it. So, taking all of this to consideration of how music has been recorded and the way that it's being recorded today, I hope you have a better understanding. And I'll leave y'all with another question. Can you tell the difference in today's music? I'll let y'all be the judge. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.